Yeah, man, I'm McGee with YETicket.com. Well, the film I'm going to talk about right now is called The Young Woman and the Sea. Well, the director, Hakeem Reaney, well, he based his film on the book by Glenn Stout by the same name. Now, you might be familiar with this title because this movie was in the movie theaters for a number of weeks, but now it's coming to Disney Plus. It's coming very soon, and it's going to be on there. If you're a Disney Plus member, you get a chance to see it. Now, I really enjoyed this film. First of all, I like the actor. I like Daisy Ridley. She played Trudy, and Trudy is the first woman to swim across the English Channel. This is what it's really about. But not only that, it really shows many of the difficulties that she had in order to do that. Because the time period is the beginning of the 20th century, 1920s. Now, she's from a German background. Her father was a butcher. He came from Germany and brought those practices to the United States. And also the people around him too, some of them did the same. They were butchers and things like that. And today we still have some Germans uh, meat companies who are still selling good meat, like Oscar Mayer. This is a German name. But anyway, here we see Trudy. She's a young girl right now in the beginning, and she has measles. She's laying in bed with the measles. Back then, measles killed you. Well, they still today, but not as prevalent as today. But Trudy, she gets better, and her family, like her father, played by Kim Bodina, uh, they have these certain rules about young ladies. For example, back in the 20s, they didn't allow women to swim. They barely allowed them to go on the beach. And of course, they had to be covered from head to toe. And so she has a sister, and the mother said, okay, you both can go swimming after some persuading. But the problem is the women could not swim with the guys in the swimming pool. So they had to, separate them. And Trudy became a very good swimmer. Matter of fact, she really worked hard at it, started winning medals from around the state of New York. And she had a very, very good female coach who really helped her along. And her sister, she also swam too. But now her parents, were worried about her because she's a young lady. Now she's getting to an age where she uh, needs to get married. Remember back then, you're not a woman unless you're married. And then you start having kids and things like that. Wow. It was rough on all of us, many of us in the 1920s, really rough. And they showed some of this, but they kind of gloss over a lot of it. And as I started seeing the film, they tried to do the best they could. But like I say, Gertrude, she loved the water. And like I said, her parents was really worried about her because she's a young woman. But she starts reading about people trying to cross the English Channel when she became a very young teenager or older teenager. So in 1926, well, they were worried she would probably, survive in the water. And the next thing you knew, well, she's competing for the crossing of the English Channel. Many men was against her, many of them. They did not want her to do it. Even though she might have had a sponsor, the sponsor was against her. And also she had a male trainer. He was against her too. In fact, he did not want her to succeed because he didn't succeed. But a lot of that male chauvinism was glossed over in this film. But I will admit, watching this film, you will enjoy watching it. Yes, it has a formula and things like that. And I just feel the filmmaker, the director, he did the best he could with what the parameters he probably had to follow because this is Disney. And you know how Disney is. They want everybody to be satisfied. So I'm going to rate this though. I enjoyed it. I'm going to give it 3 palm trees out of 4 because I enjoyed it. I enjoy watching these type of movies about people and how they overcame their adversity and how they had to be smarter than their enemy and also how they really had to keep up and dig deep to become a winner. That's why I enjoyed this film because what she went through, whoa, many women could not endure that, and many of them did not endure it at that time. And I hope a lot of young ladies get to see this to give them inspiration to continue with what they want to do, especially in the sports, if they want to do some type of sports. So I will admit, I enjoyed this film. You will too. So watch it on Disney Plus, The Young Woman and the Sea. You will enjoy it. Hey, I want to thank you for watching me, Al McGee, here at YE Ticket.